the baby here.
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe.
Let's go. You know it, baby.
And welcome to a brand new epic video on the ragefacestudios YouTube channel. Yet again, recording at very reasonable times of the day. But legitimately, on the other hand, I don't even know how the baby is a meme. All I know is that he made a song with rampant girl hugging, which somehow isn't age restricted on YouTube because oh my god, it's music. And yeah, you know, this face as well, I don't know.
Let's go.
Freaking kill me. Anyway, hello everybody, ragefacestudios here, and welcome back to a brand new epic YouTube video. Well, not just YouTube, who cares? I didn't ask you, it was my video. And yeah, you know, insert a crappy joke about upload schedule again. And yeah, in today's video, we're going to be talking about lentotally again. And if you don't know the context of the situation, basically what happened is, like, around a month ago, YouTuber called lentotally with over 600,000 subscribers got famous off a Gacha Life news reports, even though they're all deleted now alongside every single video that had his voice, probably so he can come back later on an alt account and no one will notice. Essentially got exposed for talking inappropriately to a 14-year-old on Discord whilst being 20 at the time. This was like back in August of last year, you know, back when I made crappy commentary videos with like the greatest mic in the world.
What's up gamers, it's your favorite YouTuber ragefacestudios here, and welcome back to a new video on the gosh darn internet.
But yeah, you know, I still got noticed by my favorite idol of all time at 500 subscribers. I was starstruck. I made the video on him that he so graciously wanted all those months ago. But yeah, you know, basically was exposed for like talking inappropriately to this 14-year-old and abusing his power dynamic, as well as even soliciting images and videos of said girl. And yeah, you know, as for the messages themselves, you know, just watch my first video because I blatantly refuse to read out these messages anymore. They are just freaking something else, you know, her greatest pickup lines of all time. And yeah, you know, of course he received a lot of criticism for his actions on YouTube and lost a bunch of subscribers. Due to the age of consent laws in both the girls and lentotaly's country, legally he technically didn't do anything wrong, so he's not gonna get charged. I'm not saying in any single way, shape or form that the laws there are good, but yeah, you know, he technically didn't break any. And he also basically admitted to being a child predator in a bunch of community posts, probably because, you know, they were scared of more evidence being provided if these accusations were denied. And this is a Sony Vegas video with great watermarks that was probably put together in like 7 minutes or something. But come on, it literally still has the default font as well. And yeah, you know, today the reason why I'm actually back to talk about him again, because you probably would have thought that he would have like quit the internet or something, is because he didn't quit the internet or something. He has officially come back with a new video titled lentotaly's official response. Yeah, you know, I just like the quote-unquote accidental delete of his original community post. He also had to supposedly delete this video due to errors and leaked info. If you noticed any errors, you know, keep it to yourself, you fucking asshole. Yeah, you know, this video was literally released the exact time I went to school on the day that it was made. So, you know, unfortunately I wasn't able to look at it like originally, but you know, and now I've seen it, it's just super high quality. He absolutely wrecks all the allegations made against him, just literally destroys them, and he'll definitely be able to come back from this. Hello 5-year-olds who watch this video, you know, that is just deeply veiled sarcasm. Yeah, you know, practically no one I talk to understands like a half of my sarcasm, so you know, you've got nothing to worry about. But yeah, honestly, I don't even know what else to add to the introduction of this video, so I guess I'll start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone.
Hi lentotally, how are you? I'm suicidal right now, and that's very cool and swag and epic.
To get things started, this video is not to prove that I'm innocent. I am highly aware of what I've done, and I will take full responsibility of my actions. I recommend you guys to watch the Oopsie video since I got interviewed there through chat.
Okay, you know, for the love of God, please actually don't watch the Oopsie video. Like, it's literally god awful. I sat through like around 19 minutes of it, which I think is fair enough, and I did it at 2x speed. And yeah, you know, it's basically ran by a low budget dramatized rip-off of Spill, and then they try and act as if like they're a team or business because they have 2 people doing the voices. Oh my god. And also, they make the video like it's so overwhelmingly complicated, only for said information to be also made redundant. So there's literally like a no point in watching it. So yeah, you know, they're biased towards lentotally for starters, and secondly, just that goddamn name, it makes me want to kill myself.
I'm oopsie doopsie.
Clearly, this T channel has high aspirations for its future.
So this is basically my official response. There are things that I will be speaking about, so please consider listening to my side. So reaction. Referring to the day the exposed video was uploaded, of course I started panicking and tried to explain myself through community tabs. Though I may have caused more misunderstandings and ultimately fail to convey the message I wanted to give. I deleted these explanations about the exposed video and simply left a very straightforward response, which is still up until now.
No, you know, you did not do that just to leave a very straightforward response. I think the only reason why you deleted them, accidentally deleted them, because it's not like you have to go through the entire process of going onto the community page, like clicking a bunch of buttons and then pressing delete. And no, you know, accidental delete. If you're still punctuated incorrectly sentence, because you know, in the old posts, you still took the time to add those cringy ass emojis too. It's because, you know, in those old posts, you admitted to like what you did, and your quote unquote a straightforward response is like a very vague and doesn't say what you did at all. You definitely weren't trying to hide the situation from anyone, were you? Or, you know, like he admits to himself, you know, it was definitely because he wanted to keep the comments to like that one community post, and that's why he disabled comments and all his other videos, like every single child groomer ever.
To combat against the opinions or comments related to the event, I deleted all of my community posts, disabled comments in my video, and deactivated most of my social accounts. So everything will be stored in that one straightforward response in my community tabs. It's the only way to comment. Then I decided before I say anything, I have to calm myself down, hence why I made this video exactly a month after the exposed video.
Yay, 1 month anniversary!
After panicking for a while, I was able to connect with some people and apologize to the victim herself. Luckily, she responded. She said that I won't be able to redeem myself, but she also said that I deserve a second chance and that I have to learn from the mistakes that I have done. I would like to apologize to all of my friends, gacha tubers, YouTubers, subscribers, fans, and to the people I connected with that helped me grow my channel. I'm very sorry for the intolerable and outright wrong actions that I have done. I know, and I'm sure most of you are torn about the truth of the things that I did.
I know that you probably already apologized to the person in private. I still actually find it funny how he's apologizing first to all the people who do his YouTube channel before the person that he actually did the wrong actions to. I don't know why, but I just find that legitimately funny.
I don't expect you guys to forgive me. With whatever decision you want to do with me, I'll respect that. May it be cutting ties with me, blocking, and etc.
At least, you know, unlike most YouTube predators, he understands that people aren't going to want to associate with him or his morally corrupt actions, you know. What a revolutionary concept. Hey, you know, I think that should be a new catchphrase on my channel.
I won't stop you people in doing so. Again, this is not to prove that I am innocent. I just want everyone to see from my perspective and intentions. So let's start from the beginning. I actually met this person through a Discord stream around July of 2019, but those moments are done through calls, so I don't have evidence for that. I can only show our direct messages in Discord since that's the closest thing I can get from the beginning.
Oh no! But hey, you know, Discord, if you don't want to ban lentotally from Discord for, you know, the very sus grooming allegations, and argue that he didn't commit any crimes because, you know, your admin team is just full of fairies, I think you should ban him for this at least.
Yes, there really was an intent to get closer to other people who has the same interests as me in YouTube. Since I want to tag along with someone as my channel grows, it's not a need, but it's good to have company. So the friendship grew from there until, yes, she confessed to me through call. The only evidence I could find that's at least related to this is the date, February 25, 2020. So what happened in that call is that she confessed. She said she loves me. I replied to to this with "I love you too, but you're too young." I've mentioned this over and over in that same session to the point it got awkward. This is also evident in the shown evidence and the fact that I was also facing my own problems as well. I'm sure she was sad about that fact, but she respected that time.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this clip is he knew that they were too young from the beginning, but you know, he still went ahead with it anyway. And he's acting in his video as if that all of this is normal. You know, if you were gonna go this way and say that you loved them back, but they were too young, which you have no proof of saying, should have at least made it clear that you weren't like attracted to them in, you know, that way. And it was more and actually, you know, a YouTuber shouldn't be saying that they love their fans at all. Don't want another tweet like this. So, you know, I love how he was saying basically wanted someone to grow his channel with and have a company with, and you know, instead of basically like picking something normal like maybe a content creator who makes the same sort of videos as him, thinks of some random 14-year-old girl that you met on a Discord server. You just guess that this guy's intellectually superior to the rest of us.
In between these events, I can say we got closer, but it wasn't really that bad. June 13, 2020, my birthday. On that day, I was very busy all morning until night came. As I recalled, she offered to give me those explicit images. In my perspective, it really gave me so much mixed feelings since this person made so much gifts, helped me out, and such. I did not really think it through, so I just accepted it, but then I slowly got interested about this.
Oh yeah, you know, what I'm getting from this clip as well is essentially, you know, lentotally was basically sent a message being like, hey, do you want me to send a CP of myself as a gift for being such an amazing YouTuber? Knowing that it's wrong and possibly even illegal. And yeah, you know, not only does he accept it and playing off being like, oh my god, I had mixed feelings, even though, you know, it should be a no-brainer no. But, you know, he also said in a video that later on got even more interested with illegal content himself, and he was encouraging them to send it more. And yet, you know, this video still has a positive like to dislike ratio. But, you know, in the case that it was a girl who was encouraging everything, should have just blocked them, knowing that it's unhealthy. I'm just gonna take this comment right from here, lentotaly's video. No, the one where he's definitely not deleting comments. But clearly you are not talking to adults about the situation, and you are surrounding yourself with kids who will agree with you with everything that you say. Because yeah, you know, when most kids, if they like something, they will watch said thing, regardless of like any of the morals, the people involved in it. Learned that from the Badline Client video quite a lot.
Over time, then, I started to like it. Back in August 3, 2020, I made a video where I revealed a few of my personal information. Of course, I hid that video since the victim wants to be anonymous. For those who can remember or know who the victim is, please keep it for yourselves. In a certain part of the video, I officially friend-zoned the victim. Everyone close knew about this. She reacted very negatively about this event. Since that's done for, I thought that it should settle our relationship as friends, at the same time stop everything that's overly intimate between me and the victim. I had a fling with someone that time, but this is one of those times that it got very toxic. This is actually mentioned in the Oopsie video, though I will be using her anonymous name. So I had a short fling with quote-unquote Eliza. I'll refer to her as that, but the victim didn't react to this happily. I'll be showing a screenshot of how the victim treated Eliza. I have permission from Eliza to show this information of how she acted. There were a lot of fights that happened between me and the victim during those events. From Eliza...
So yeah, you know, I then totally said yes to a child's pictures. Essentially like he dated them for around 3 or 4 months. And he epically friend zones them like a savage. Immediately go to another partner. Frame it as if, you know, this child is the one who did something bad by attacking your partner. And of course, you know, even though that might be bad, literally you're 14. Definitely not a normal one because, you know, they're playing games meant for 3-year-olds. So of course, you know, they're gonna act impulsively. So I don't think that absolves you of like anything at all.
But sadly, it ended with me letting go of Eliza, because I feel like I'm just using her to move on or move away from the victim. And life goes on after that. Moving on, this is during or around the time that this is referred in the exposed video. There's a point where she mentioned these. This is really one of the biggest mistakes I've done, because I agreed to continue. I guess I was swayed of how deep our relationship was, so I ended up going for it. It didn't really end well for us since this became into a very toxic relationship. That includes the screenshot of me doing something explicit in the exposed video.
Oh yes, you know, the master of manipulation, this 14-year-old girl weighed this 20-year-old man into doing all of this. You know, it reminds you of that Darman video where the kid wanted to take back the PS5 controller from his freaking sister. That Sniper Wolf, I don't know why, but it just does. On the other hand, like I was saying, if this girl was like apparently so bad doing all these things, and you also like acknowledge from like the beginning that you knew like what you were doing was wrong, I don't understand how you could do it again. This is just like a 20,000 IQ at this point.
So at one point she told me that someone confessed to her, but she was very doubtful about it. Thinking that this would help her, lustful me got jealous, but I was able to support them directly and mostly indirectly through shipping them. During these times with the victim, we fought, made up, and this loops over and over. And again, these are the times I was doing something explicit with her. Before that, I would like to show you guys our conversations and who usually initiate a conversation starting from August. This will be discussed later.
Yeah, you know, all I'm taking from this video is and totally does bad thing, blames it on the victim and has no excuse for it. Yeah, you know, I'm freaking done. Maybe I'm just lazy and also don't want to watch the entire video at like a freaking 1 AM because, you know, that's when my brain is definitely at its prime. Also, I love how throughout all of this drama, he's been saying like all of this stuff has been like a mistake or an accident, and he doesn't want to actually say that he's done something wrong. But yeah, you know, all my social links are in this card page, and the ones that aren't are probably in my video description. So yeah, you know, even though the link's on the card page as well, I would also like to bring your attention to this very cool and epic new Discord server that I made. The voice chats based on my YouTube statistics in order to inflate my ego, because, you know, for this month I've definitely gained subs with my stellar upload schedule. Honestly, I don't even know how to end this video. 7 likes and Thanos car turns into the baby car. Yeah, you know, see you next time, hopefully with a way better upload schedule.